It was a typical Sunday morning in North London, the air crisp and filled with the scent of fresh pastries from nearby bakeries. Inside St. Mary's Church, the congregation gathered for a service that promised reflection and community. Little did they know, this Sunday would take an unexpected turn, one that would send ripples through the political landscape. As the service began, the church echoed with hymns and prayers. Among the worshippers was Labour leader Keir Starmer, known for his calm demeanour and thoughtful speeches. His presence was a reminder of his commitment to the community, a man of the people, or so it seemed. But as the sermon progressed, tensions began to rise. Midway through the service, an unusual commotion erupted near the back of the church. A group of protesters, holding placards demanding action on climate change and social justice, burst through the doors. Their chants filled the sacred space, drowning out the pastor's voice. What would Jesus do? They shouted, their message clear but their timing disruptive. Starmer's face paled as he turned to see the unfolding chaos. The congregation's murmurs grew louder, some were visibly distressed, while others appeared intrigued by the unexpected turn of events. What would he do? Would he stand up for his beliefs or retreat into silence? The camera panned to him, capturing every moment of uncertainty. The protesters' leader, a passionate young woman named Emma, locked eyes with Starmer. "We need your support, Kier. You're our last hope," she cried out, her voice trembling with urgency. The weight of her words hung in the air, creating a palpable tension that rippled through the pews. Starmer stood frozen for a moment, a leader caught in a storm of conflicting emotions. Would he engage with them? Or would he choose to maintain decorum in a place meant for worship? As he took a step forward, the congregation held its breath. His next move could either galvanize his supporters or alienate them further. Suddenly, a shout rang out from the back. An elderly man had collapsed. Panic ensued as people rushed to help him. The protesters momentarily paused, their chants fading into worried whispers. In that instant, Starmer's instincts kicked in. He rushed to assist, showcasing a side of him not often seen in political debates. The camera captured his genuine concern as he knelt beside the man, checking for signs of consciousness. The scene was chaotic yet poignant. Here was a leader who was willing to put politics aside for humanity's sake. But just as quickly as he had stepped into action, a new wave of protests surged forward. "You can't ignore us," they yelled, their frustration boiling over. Caught between two worlds, one of compassion and another of activism, Starmer faced an impossible choice. Should he prioritize immediate human needs or address the urgent cries for change? As he helped the man regain composure, Emma approached him again, desperation etched on her face. "Kier, we need you to speak out. Our planet is at stake," she implored. With emotions swirling around him and cameras flashing, Starmer finally stood up, his face a mask of determination. "I hear you," he declared, his voice steady yet strained. "But we must also care for those in need right now." This statement ignited murmurs among both supporters and critics alike. As the service drew to a close, it became clear that Starmer's actions had consequences beyond that church's walls. Social media lit up with reactions. Some praised his compassion while others criticized his hesitance to fully embrace the protesters' cause. The question remained, was this moment a turning point for Starmer? Would he emerge as a champion for change or retreat into political safety?